Sam Girod. I was at his little farm and visited his family a little bit over a year ago right now in Kentucky. So I fly out there and I meet with him because somebody in his family or his neighbor called me and asked me to. And the Amish women fixed me a wonderful Amish lunch. I just loved it. I love the Amish. Okay? I don't know if you know this, but I'm not Amish. Okay? But I'll still stand for them. I don't care what their religious beliefs are. You know what? I would love to sit down with all of the different religious sects in America and have a discussion about doctrine. When we're a free country again, let's do that. Okay? But until then, we need to defend each other. And this guy, Sam Girod, one of the best people I've ever met in my life, humble, wonderful, never hurt anybody. He's been in prison for the last 5 months. Didn't hear about his situation, did you? We're the only one really working on his situation, and we want a presidential pardon. And yes, I've walked the halls in Washington, D.C. trying to talk to congressmen and senators to defend him and get this in front of the president to get him pardoned. 2 things government does to you that are horrible. 1, murder their own citizens. 2, put people who disagree with them in prison, or just for whatever reason. This Amish farmer he's apolitical. He doesn't get involved in politics. They don't even vote. But because he snubbed the FDA making a salve out of chickweed, they've gone after him. Oh, he offended a bureaucrat. He did, no question. In fact, I would have told him to do it a little bit different. I didn't know him then. He didn't talk to me until then. And so I talked to the sheriff. I tried to get the sheriff to defend him from the U.S. Marshals. And I devised a letter for the sheriff to send him. And he did. And it was really strong. And he signed it willingly. Now he's acting like I coerced him. But no, he did it. He chose the letter. I had 2 ready. He chose the letter. He chose to get involved. I said, "You want Sam Girod to go to prison?" He goes, "No, Sam's a great guy." So then after Sam got arrested, then the sheriff started back to anybody want to try some chickweed salve?
Isn't that an illegal contraband?
No. I ordered it. Very good. I actually ordered it from, you can order from Amazon. Get a hold of Amazon, get your own chickweed salve. Okay? It helps with any little mosquito bites or rash or anything like that. Or just, you got sunburn, put it on your nose. It hardly even smells. I got a little sore in my ear. I use it all the time. It's very innocuous. But anyway, anybody wants them, it's here.
So how did he offend the FDA with
The FDA? Well, he wouldn't get their permission to sell his chickweed salve.
There you go.
And he sent this all over the country. I went to the post office when I was mailing the letters, certified letters from the sheriff to the judge and the U.S. Marshals. And the letter said, from the sheriff, he is under my protective custody. If you need him for anything, you can come to me. Well, they sneaked into the county and arrested him. He was found guilty in court. His trial was in 2 weeks after he was arrested. 2 weeks. And he was found guilty. I know. Unheard of. Unheard of. And then the Bundys can't even get to trial. So then a stupid jury, and that's another thing, this jury nullification that Rob was talking about, you've got to understand. Get on juries and nullify this crap. And so this stupid jury finds him guilty of 13 felony counts. What? Including conspiracy and fraud. I know. And so this is what we do, folks. And we're trying to get this presidential commission. I don't want tax reform. I don't want the wall built. I don't want any of these other things done until we get this commission and we get innocent people out of prison in this country. It's the most important issue that's facing our country. Because you could be next. If they can put Amish farmers in prison for this, then we're all just as susceptible to this. Same thing.
Theoretically, they could charge us all with conspiracy right now.
Right now.
For what we're doing right now.